Hey everyone, back again with what if Deku had the power from Fire Force? And by popular demand, Deku gets all for one. And I'll put the comments in right now. And I did say throw some good comments in there, so I'm gonna put in a friendly comment right now. Also, All Might goes up to Midoriya, and he basically gives him his power, or his quirk, and then All Might says, "Can you teach me all that you can do?" And Deku says, "Sure." He shows him that he can have fire coming out his hands, and I know the anime only makes it come out his feet. But Deku looks up to All Might, and All Might punches a lot, so it's basically his hands that he's all used. And so yeah, Deku starts cleaning out the beach. He puts all one for all. Yeah, I gotta thank you guys for teaching me how to say it. It's one for all, not all for one. I've been saying all for one this whole entire time, but it's one for all. So thank you, comments. So Deku when he's clearing out the beach, he doesn't have all my quirk yet. So he's putting the fire in his feet so he can go faster, like the anime. So he can basically fly at this moment. I should put this in One Piece, but I didn't. I need to finish One Piece. I don't know. No, just stop talking about. But he clears the beach pretty fast. And he clears it 5 months, so he got a few months to train with the quirk he got. So during this training, him and All Might are going to do like fist and he's just training with his quirk. He's punching stuff, fist to fist combat with All Might, and yeah, just normal training. Studying up for the UA exams also, because Deku is going to that. And Bakugo haven't really bullied him since Deku got a fire quirk. Bakugo just been like, so whatever. And they're still kind of cool, like best friends, because Deku uses fire and more Bakugo sweat, his bigger his explosion. So yeah, Deku and Bakugo kind of are friends, and Deku's thinking of telling him about One for All. I know this is echo in the background. I don't like it, so I might change locations. Okay, change locations, and now I'm outside, so there's a little background noises, but it's not an echo, so I kind of like it now. But like I was saying, Deku's kind of debating on telling Bakugo about his new quirk that he got, and then it's time for the entrance exams. He sees he walks in. Uraka saves him, but he lets out fire. And since the little training he's been doing, he control his fire so it can come out all of his body. And he kind of got full cal, but kind of don't. Let me put it. So he uses 100% when he's about to go full force, but when he's holding back, he is just full cal, like normal. Man, now, I'm not gonna ask y'all if he should learn full cal, because I already know what y'all gonna say. Y'all don't say yes, because y'all want me to make him broken as ever I want to be broken. So I'm kind of just let him learn it a little faster than what he usually does. So yeah, he basically, before Uraka stops him from falling, but he puts a fire out his chest, so just in case he do fall, the fire will catch him. But then he thanks her and the normal stuff, and then he runs to catch up with Kashan or Bakugo, and yeah, they're excited. But now Deku did the same on the written exam as he came below Bakugo, but now it's time for the quirk using one. So Deku he's fire up like Natsu. So he starts off with a big fire jump. So like I did say, he could fly. So he jumps and he's basically using the fire to fly. Like from One Piece, Sanji can walk on air. So that's basically how he's doing it. And I know that the other guys can walk on air, but I don't know from One Piece that much. I forgot. But yeah, he's basically walking on air, scouting out there's 0.1, 2, and 3, I think the robots are. But he sees 2-pointer robots and he goes for them, using at least 10% of one for all for one. So, and with fire, like a fire launch, like a flamethrower, yeah, like a flamethrower, but not out his mouth, out his hands, and yeah. So he can control fire and manipulate it. He can create fire and manipulate, but yeah, manipulate, control it. Yeah, I'm gonna just say control it because this is hard. And then the 0 point robot comes and he sees Uraraka stuck, and then so Deku runs, hits the robot with full or 100% of all for one and fire, so the robot go flying and burns, and Uraraka does not get burned in this because Deku can control his fire, I think. Yeah, he can control his fire at the moment. Yeah, because he been trying. Yeah, but he can control it, and then he talks and asks her if she's okay, and that's how it ends. So a few weeks go by. Deku's still training with All Might, and he's playing with his fire quirk, and then he gets accepted into UA, and then so he gets accepted, and then he goes to school, sees Bakugo. Bakugo calls out to Deku, saying Deku, and then Uraraka taps him from behind, like before he goes into class, and they talk outside, and then Deku goes into class talking to Bakugo and Uraraka, and he doesn't talk to Ida yet, at least. And then the teacher says, time for a surprise test. And if you fail, you get suspended. And Deku, everyone gets worried, but Deku thinks he got this because he got a strong quirk. He got All Might quirk, crying out loud, and he got fire. So he's yeah. So the first one, I do not know. The second one, I do not know. The third one, I do not know. And the fourth one, I do not know. But the fifth one is the ball throw, which I do know. And okay, let me think to myself. Give me a minute. Okay, I cannot think. So, Deku, I'm gonna just put it in order as the order I think of my brain gives me. So the jump one, Deku can basically jump on air, so he gets first in that. The grip test, or the side lunges, he's using his fire on his feet, and he goes really fast, so he gets second because Mineta got basically speed on that. The grip test, the Deku uses 5% of all for one, or one for all, but it's not strong enough, so he doesn't get that one. That's all I can remember at the moment. I'm sorry. Just tell me if I'm wrong in the comments, because that's nice of you guys, and you guys are very nice folk. But then the ball throw pops up, so he's using 5% of all for one, like normal, or not like normal, but he's using 5%, 100% in his finger, in his like little pinky or the edge of his finger, like he did. So 5 in his arm and finger, and then he's using fire on his elbow, like Natsudu, to make his fist go farther, but he's throwing, so he pushes fire off his whole arm. Like I don't know this because I'm not a medic. I'm still not even over the age of 18. But he's using fire from the elbow to the wrist, and on that side of the arm, so it goes faster. And he plays the same. He's not the top, but he's not the lowest. And this is the part where you get to choose who gets suspended, because yes, indeed. So Deku is happy that he did not get expelled, and you can say no one if y'all really want no one to get expelled, because I can work with everyone. Everyone got a unique quirk, except Mineta and Invisible Girl. We can't tell if they did not or did do it because they're invisible and Mineta's a Mineta. Yeah, okay, so I might suspend one, but. Yeah, so I don't know who expelled, or you can tell me not to expel no one, because, like I said, everyone got a unique quirk. But then the next day goes by, and All Might says, wow, everyone, we're doing a fighting exercise, or a user quirk exercise, and this one, no one will get suspended or expelled. So get your hero uniforms on. I do not know how to make Deku's hero suit, so like if you, yeah, I'm not even gonna put in the heroes part. Yeah, okay, they get your hero suits on. The orders, everyone's the same except Deku, Ida, Uraka, and Bakugo. Because Deku and Bakugo are not really enemies in this one, they're kind of rivals and friendly at the same time. There's those two that'll be put together, and Ida and Uraka that'll be put together. Ida and Uraka are the heroes, and Deku, Deku and Bakugo are villains, and Ida and Uraka are heroes. So Bakugo thinks, just why don't Deku just jump up with his basically flying powers, and he goes to cause a ruckus down below. And yeah, that's always a way to win, but not always a fun way. So they both rush in. Deku's using his fire to make Bakugo sweat while Deku runs ahead because he can like make fire come out his back, and Bakugo can sweat with that. So they're just running up the stairs. Uraka's will be the first one to try to stop them. So Deku, he used a flick like he did in the sports festival. Uraka used her, no, she does not. You try to use her quirk on the stairs to make because they're already on the stairs at the moment. Try to make the stairs float, but they're attached to something, so it's not really working out well. So I guess Deku flicks Uraka away. Go on it, Uraka. And Deku and Bakugo rush the stairs, but Uraka still's not giving up. So Bakugo blast her, and she gets unconscious. And then time limit's basically running out, so they both rush to the upstairs. And since Ida's the only one, Deku is arriving first since he's using his fire on his feet. And he tells Bakugo that he learned something about his quirk, that he could put it on things. Like he made a ball basically like Bakugo do with the explosion, but he made a fireball. So he puts his fire in some gloves, or in a ball and gloves. The fire and the gloves make Bakugo put on the gloves to make him sweat faster, and the ball just like a fireball. And Ida's the only one out there to defend, so that's kind of bad because Deku's just like running around, but he's slower than Ida, and Bakugo also just going for the bomb and exploding Ida. Ida gets knocked out. Like Deku also kind of gets knocked out because that's a big explosion, and the heroes win. And all might compliment Ida, Uraka, Deku, and Bakugo because the whole, like from the original in the anime, the whole stories from like the first one all the way up to the bomb got destroyed. That was not a good thing because heroes are supposed to save and protect, but that didn't happen this time. And so this is where I'm going to end the episode of part 2. What if Deku had Fire Force abilities? If you like it, if you really enjoyed this, like it. And it's also, if you could tell, I changed places again. So third time changing places, sorry. But if you want more, subscribe. And subscribing be a fun thing because I just thought of I didn't think of these ideas. 2 people in the comments, like two different people gave me the ideas. And like, I don't know which one to do because they're both good, so why not do both? Hit that little bell to get my notifications so you see when I post the new videos. And I'm gonna probably do one later today, so get your hopes up high. And I'm not sure about the Thor's Hammer one. I might try to end that one as fast as I can because these 2 are very big. And like I said, big videos take big moments, and I gotta finish one already. So, goodbye everyone, have a nice day, subscribe, like the button, hit that like button, and have a good day, hit that bell. I don't know what more to ask for. Tell your friends if you like me, they might like me too. So have a good day, have a great day, I see you later today, and I'm out.